Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Dear Excellency, Mr. Muhlisin, MPD, and my friends. Okay, now I wanna going to explain about my proposal, and then first I wanna introduce myself to you all. My name is Muhammad Zainul Husna, and I am 6th semester at Mandalika Educational University. Okay, then in this video I wanna explain about my proposal with my title, the icebreaker activity significantly effective to improve student speaking skill for student at MA Darul Aminin in Aikmual in the school years 2018 and 2019. Okay, the first I wanna going to talk about chapter 1 as introduction. In introduction, there is a background. A background of study is today English as one of the subjects matters learned by students at any educational level, such as elementary school, international school, and upper intermediate level. It's the key to face the globalization era. As an international language, it plays an important role in many aspects lives such as education, economic, international relationship, technology, and etc. Okay, in the case of English language, there are four such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, according to Richard 2000, learners consequently often evaluate their success in language learning as well as the effectiveness of their English course on the basis of how well they feel that improve in their spoken proficiency. From the statement, present researcher concludes that most language learners study English in order to develop proficiency in speaking. As a matter of fact, based on the observation conducted in 10 students of MA Darul Aminin, Aikmual, even though they have studied English for elementary up to the senior high school level, only few of them can speak English well. Some of them cannot speak English well. It could be caused by some factors such as motivation, interest, intelligence, economic background, learning material, and teacher performance, including their teaching method or techniques in the class. Okay, according to Dixon at 2008, exposed that an icebreaker is an graded activity designed to allow the teacher to get to know the student and for them to know each other. It is clear enough that icebreaking are well designed to make the student get to know with each other, feel more relaxed, and get them prepared to material. Based on the phenomena, the research interests to know the effectiveness of icebreaker activity to improve student in speaking skill at 10 grade at MA Darul Aminin in Aikmual. Okay, next is the significance of the study. The result of the study are expected to be useful both theoretical and practical. Okay, theoretically, the significance of the study theoretically can contribute to improve the quality of English language learning, especially learning to speaking English. And the second is practically for teacher to add knowledge in teaching English, especially teaching speaking. For student to improve speaking abilities, games, and improve learning in English subject. And for research can add insight and contribute to the reference material relating to the ability to speaking English. Okay, next we are going to chapter 2. And then in chapter 2 we are going to explain about the speaking. First is the concept of speaking. Speaking is one of the 4 skills in learning foreign language beside listening, reading, and writing. Okay, it has been taught since in the student entering a junior high school. However, it's not easy for the student to communicate in English. They have to think more often speaking English. Students need interaction with others, teachers, or friends to communication in our life. Okay, here I wanna give you the 4 of aspect of speaking. First is vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and fluency. The first is grammar. The first is vocabulary. Vocabulary is one of the extreme aspects that support speaking activity. We take the vocabulary to speaking. If we don't have a vocabulary, so we cannot to speak with other. And the next is grammar. Grammar is the rule by which put together meaningful and part of word of a language to communication message that are good. That is, grammar is the structure how we communicate with other in English. The next is pronunciation. Pronunciation is production of speech sound for communication. And the last is fluency. Fluency is the quality or condition of being fluent. It's skill to use the language spontaneously and confidently and without undue pursuit and hesitation. Okay, influently, if about the condition, so we can use the English with any situation and spontaneously and be confident to use English. Okay, and number 3, the process of speaking. English is not native language in Indonesia. Basically, students have many difficult to learn. Students only speak English when the time of lesson. Yeah, when the student come to school and in the English subject, the student just talk with their friend with their friend only little. But after the school and go to home, they not use English speaking but use Sasak language or Indonesian language or mother tongue. It's not use English. So here we need try to several strategies for teaching speaking that can be used to help language learners gain practice in speaking in target language. Sometimes students like that because from their teacher or their friend, maybe there is no motivation or there is no something like motivation from the teacher and the technique of study when the teacher gives them material. There is 4 type for Nunan give us purpose to teaching speaking. First, giving student practice with both fluency and accuracy. The second, providing opportunities for students to talk by using group work or pair work, and limiting teacher talk. Yeah. And third, planning speaking tasks that involve negotiation for meaning. And the last, designing classroom activity that involve guidance and practice in both transactional and interpersonal speaking. And next is speaking assessment. Assessing speaking is not something easy to do because the point might different from one examiner to others. To overcome this problem, it is necessary for the examiner to assign several scores for each category. That is icebreaker activity. Okay, about icebreaker activity. First, when explain about the concept of icebreaker. According to Dover, 2004, considers icebreaker as discussion question or interaction activities that can be used to help learners to learn to speak easily and enjoyable. He believes that developing an environment which degrees student assentee breaks the ice between learners and learning with fun activity is the primary goal of icebreaker. Yeah, we can use a game or interaction with a question, with funny question, with fun question, so the situation or condition in the class can be fresh, so the student can board it again. According to SAP 2007, principle of successful icebreakers are as follow: simple, not threatening, open-ended, relevant, energizing. Yeah, like that's like games, like I see like that. That is very simple. We make a game as simple, very simple, not threatening, and open-minded, and relevant with you, with teacher and student, and energizing. So your body can, I mean, can fight and always be fresh to get material and get knowledge. In real, student success in class depends most only on how well the teacher breaks the ice among them. From this point of view, English teacher should take more attention about the methodology they can claim in their class and try to improve their teaching ability. Okay, the advantages of using icebreaker in the classroom. Johnson 2012, icebreaker are a perfect teaching tool. It just 5 to 15 minutes. It means that each ice break is necessary to be applied in the classroom, in which icebreaker can help the teacher to encourage the student to listen in the classroom. In conclusion, icebreaker is kind of activity which can be used to melt the clumsy and strained condition in the classroom into relax, so that the teaching and learning process can run well. Yeah. Okay, number 3 is teaching step of icebreaker. In using icebreaker, we need strategy. Grover 2005 stated the strategies of using icebreaker as uh, object, objective and execution, and then group size, and then appropriateness. Okay, and the last is chapter 3 about research methodology. The A, research design. The research design of the effectiveness of icebreaker activity to improve student at MA Darul Aminin in Aikmual is using pre-experimental design. I present use pre-experimental design by using one group, pre-test and post-test design. Pre-test is before giving the treatment to find out the student speaking skill, while the post-test used to measure and to find out the student speaking skill after treatment. The purpose of the tests are to measure the student ability in speaking before and after giving the treatment. Okay, the next is population and sample. The population of this study is all the 10th grade of MA Darul Aminin in Aikmual, which is consists of 35 students. Next is instrumental of study. Instrument is a tool which will be used for collecting the data. The instrument that will be used research is test. The present research use oral test. The test will give to the student and the result will be the data collection of this research. The test in English test, the test is in the from interview to know the student ability in speaking skill. In this research, I will give some tests for pre-test and post-test. Next is technique of data collection. Number 1 is pre-test. The pre-test will be conducted before I teach by using icebreakers with the purpose to know the student ability in speaking skill. And second is treatment. Treatment will be conducted after pre-test, and I treat the student use icebreaker activity. And the last is post-test. The post-test will be given by the present research after the treatment. It purpose to know the student improve on speaking after conduct treatment. The technique of analyzing the data in this research is descriptive statistic. This is to find out mean score and standard deviation of student speaking test improvement. Okay, maybe that's all for my explanation about my proposal, the effectiveness icebreaker to improve speaking skill for 10 grade of MA Darul Aminin in Aikmual. And then if I have many mistake, forgive me, I'm so sorry. And then maybe the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.